All right, so here's the deal. We've got Navy prosecutors who tried prosecuting Navy Chief, Special Operator, SEAL, Eddie Gallagher for murder. That case was thrown out. He was found not guilty of committing murder. And so the case was thrown out. The prosecutors actually even put spyware on the defense email to try and spy on the defense. I mean, this is a criminal act. And what happens? The Navy JAG Corps decides that because of the prosecution's actions, that they're going to award them. They're going to give them medals. Navy Marine Corps combination medals. Like, what? Or maybe it's an achievement medal. I don't care. It's a medal. Like this, there's something really broken here. And where it gets worse is that now they decide they want to also prosecute Navy Special Warfare SEAL Lieutenant Portier because he somehow violated a crime because he didn't report a crime that didn't exist. It didn't happen. I mean, it's not making sense. And you know, it's really enough's enough. These professional prosecutors who are wearing uniforms, you know, they have to be put in check. Please reach out to your congressman, write to them, let them know that this is absolutely out of control. You need your congressman getting involved. You need them elevating this to the White House, talking to the president. The president's commander-in-chief. He can put this all to rest. But our representatives are the ones that should be communicating this on our behalf. Reach out to your congressman. Let them know what's happening with Lieutenant Portier. This is a Navy SEAL lieutenant who's being held accountable for a crime that we found didn't happen. And also, you know, talk to him about, you know, Major Matt Golsteyn, Army Special Forces, another warrior who they're trying to hold a crime that was found also. There was insufficient evidence to support any allegations of a crime that happened 10 years ago. And, you know, tell the congressman, let's get on top of these professional lawyers. These guys who are, you know, they get their money for college. They end up going in the Army, doing 16 weeks of training, how to put on a uniform, and now all of a sudden they're going to make a name for themselves and get medals, even when they commit crimes. Absolutely not. This can't be tolerated. You know, the Marine Corps is a little bit different in that at least our professional line officers, our lawyers in the Marine Corps, they at least first have to go to officer candidate school and they have to prove themselves. They have to get through 12 weeks of grueling training and where they're screened and evaluated to see if they could actually be warriors who could lead other warriors in combat. Then, when they finish law school, then they have to go to the basic school. That's 6 months of training on how to be a basic line officer, an infantry officer in the Marine Corps, so that should they be called upon to lead Marines in combat, they are capable of doing so. And they go on and they become lawyers, and we see a lot fewer cases coming out of the Marine Corps because of this, because there's an understanding of that warrior spirit. These are warriors that understand this, as opposed to what we're seeing right now in the Navy and the Army. They're not soldiers. They're not sailors. They're not SEALs. They're not airborne. They're not special forces. They're not warriors. This is a totally different class. This is an attorney class. There's a judge advocate corps. This is a special, narrow assignment. Those lawyers, they'll never lead combats into troops into combat. They'll never command ships. They'll never, you know, lead an airborne unit, air assault unit into Afghanistan or Iraq. Like, this is just absolutely ridiculous on what's going on right now, and we really have to put a stop to it. There has to be more pressure. Get your congressman involved. Get your congressman to sign up and be a part of the new Rights for Warrior Caucus. Let's get our voices heard, that you know, whether or not you believe an individual warrior is guilty or not is irrelevant. Every one of those warriors deserve to have their rights protected. Why? Because they raise their hand and they say they're going to support and defend our rights. Every individual in the United States, regardless of your political affiliation, regardless of your gender, regardless of your beliefs, your religious beliefs, your sexual orientation, whatever it is, our warriors go in there apolitically to support and defend, regardless of your race, your religion, whatever. Support every individual's rights, and they go in harm's way on our behalf. As such, if anybody should have their rights protected, it should be our warriors, paramount. Please reach out to your congressman. Let them know that this is ridiculous what's happening right now. Lieutenant Portier, he should not be standing trial for a crime that didn't occur. This is related to Chief Eddie Gallagher. He was found not guilty, and now they still want to prosecute the same attorneys that committed criminal acts and received awards. They want to now go after another Navy SEAL? No, sorry, enough. Same with Matt Golsteyn. Enough. It's beyond ridiculous what's happening right now. Same thing's happening with SEAL Team 2. Guess what? The same prosecutors that handled Eddie Gallagher's case and criminally acted, they now want to go after SEAL Team 2 for a crime that, again, did not exist. It didn't happen. We know. We talked to the individuals overseas. We know this crime didn't happen. It's absolutely insane what's happening. Please, reach out to your congressman. Let people know. Let your congressman know that we want our warriors supported. We want their rights protected. We're not saying a guilty person shouldn't be held accountable. We're saying that every individual should have their rights protected. And we should not allow prosecutors who are committing crimes to continue to act with impunity. These prosecutors, if they commit crimes, they should be held accountable because that is a criminal act. It's not just like, oh, well, we made a mistake. No, when you're violating another individual's rights, that's a criminal act. Get out there, please. Talk to your congressman. You can go online. You can find out your congressman's phone number, their email address, their mailing address. Reach out to them. Let them know that this just can't stand anymore. Because our warriors, what they put up with every single day overseas on our behalf, they've earned the right. As a matter of fact, they don't even have to earn it because they're Americans. As Americans, we all have our rights protected by our Constitution. So they don't have to earn it, yet they have above and beyond by volunteering time and again. So please, get out there. Our warriors deserve it. And for all you United American Patriots who've been providing funding time and again for United American Patriots, take care of these warriors so we can get the word out to Congress, to the President, to everybody else here in the public. Thank you so much. For everybody who's donated to support the legal defense of all these warriors, thank you so much. And for everybody that's helped support with the reintegration for those warriors who are being found not guilty or let out on parole and all the rest, and our ability to help support them as they reintegrate with their family. Again, thank you so much. None of this is possible without all of your support. Really appreciate it. Keep up the great work. Keep up the prayers, the shares. Let's make sure we let everybody know. God bless you all. Thank you. Semper Fi.